So with that, we're going to give Jonathan the first question.
You deserve the first question.
So Kelly doesn't get a question for that, right?
Right, exactly.
Kelly, you put some pads on.
How different on you is your role, your responsibility to this team's success now than in your first 2 years?
I think it's more so the little things this year for me, just showing my growth and that, that I could win and I can contribute to winning no matter what it is. I don't just have to score, I play defense, get steals, talk, communicate, things to help the guys be better.
Kelly.
Jalen, going into year 3, it's typically a big year for young players. Just over your first 2 seasons, what did you see from yourself that you can improve on, and how are you looking forward to trying to mesh with Fred and all the other players?
I think just defense, I could be a lot better defensively. Leadership, like communicating, just being in the right spot. I feel like I have already a good connection with, the new guys, Fred, Dylan, Jeff. So I don't think, that's going to be a real big problem with chemistry. I think the biggest thing is just showing I could come in, be a leader, and just do the little things.
Brian.
Jalen, during the offseason, you got a chance to work out with some of the big-name superstars in the NBA. You worked out with Kevin. You worked out with Booker.
Mm-hmm.
How important was that to you to reach out to those people and work out with them and to pick up some of their, some of their veteran leadership?
I think it was super important, especially going into year 3. Like you just said, that's an important year for most young guys. Just to pick up on their habits and workouts. I remember my first workout with KD. You start off a workout, you try to get your rhythm, you go into a little cool and everything. He was like, no, every rep gotta be fast, game speed. And, he's his age, 35, doing that, going game speed every time. So I just picked up on little things like that, footwork, things that the greats are doing. So I feel like just for what I'm trying to be in, I have to be in those positions with those type of players.
Jackson.
Jalen, right after Fred signed with the team, you guys were out there working out with Maggie Vada, and kind of just, what has that relationship been like between you and Fred so far, and what are you hoping to learn, and what do you hope that relationship is like when it translates onto the court this season?
He's like big bro already. We laugh and joke and play around. I kicked with him outside of hoops and just working out too. So he's already been playing that big bro role. But he's been teaching. He's been telling me that he's going to teach me all the right ways to do this, and how to be a leader, and just how to be better version of myself for the team. So I'm relying on him. He said he's going to need me to. He's going to do the same for me. So yeah.
You talked early last year about how there's no losses, there's wins and there's learning lessons.
Mm-hmm.
How much did the losing though take out of you the last 2 years, and how much do you want to get to actually win?
Oh, I can't wait to get to winning. That's like the biggest thing, biggest focus this year is just to win. I don't think the losses took too much out of me. Like I said, they're learning lessons. All you can do is really grow from them. So this is the year to turn it around and see how much I've learned and how much I'm going to grow.
To kind of build on that, how much responsibility do you shoulder individually for really trying to get this team back to respectability and to get back to the playoffs after a few years out?
I take a big responsibility in that. I know, the fans are relying on me. I know my coaching staff and my teammates are relying on me to be that too, as a leader, as a better player this year. So yeah, I take a big responsibility in that, and I think I've had a really good summer. So I think just coming in, we're going to training camp. From day one, you just gotta be 110%.
Last year, you showed that you could be a facilitator, and a lot of times you were bringing the ball up the court and initiating the offense. Is that something that you want to kind of expand on this coming year?
Yeah, if that's the case, whatever it may be, or whatever I need to do, just so we can be in that winning conversation, I'm willing to do. I feel like I've showed I could do both. I can play out of the corner, I can play on the ball. So yeah, it doesn't really matter.
You mentioned kind of your personal relationship with Fred. What about him as a player? Do you think you guys can mesh well and be a solid backcourt together?
Yeah, I think we're going to be a really good backcourt. It's going to be a lot of space. you know, he's a threat out there on the 3-point line. So it's gonna be more drives for me. If they close in on me on my driving lanes, then it's gonna be an easy kick for him. So yeah, I think we could really play off each other, and I think we're gonna be a really good backcourt.
Chancellor.
Jalen, new coaching staff, new roster,
Mhm.
new expectations. How different does it feel this year taking to year 3 for you?
The energy's great. The energy's been really good. You know, just being in the locker room, talking to the coaches. Ime has came to, you know, my workouts in LA. I got a good relationship with a lot of the coaches. It's a lot of laughing and joking. So the energy's been really good around the team and the coaching staff.
Hey Jalen, going into year 3 for you, what's the biggest difference? Where's your biggest growth come? And as you look at all the things you've been working on, how would you sum that up?
I think the biggest thing is leadership and just, you know, leading by example. Like I said, communicating, playing defense, and doing the little things. I feel like I've proven I could score. I've proven I could pass. It's now just the winning things, what it takes to win. And I think I've obviously worked on a lot of things this summer, but that's all gonna fall into place once the little things is taken care of. So yeah.
Jerome.
You mentioned a couple times the little things and leadership. Is there something specific that you know to do now that you didn't know to do when you were a rookie, or that you've learned here just in the last year or so?
I mean, I kind of knew all along. It's just maybe my head wasn't in the right space, or it wasn't locked in on what the goal is now. But now I know what I need to do. You know, I'm tired of losing. I'm sure we all are. So, yeah, the little things like defense, communicating, being in the right spots, just things to make the guys better as a leader on the team.
We'll take 2 more. Jackson.
Jalen, there's a lot of high flyers on this team. Who has the best dunk package?
Me.
Okay. The last one, Adam.
You've gotten to play with Albie now for a couple of years. Just how have you seen him grow over the course of this summer?
I love LP. You know, we've been playing pick and roll 2 years now. I think we capitalized on that pick and roll. It's either I'm gonna get a shot or he gonna get a shot. So yeah, I mean, his growth has been really good. I think he's gotten a lot stronger. I mean, we're gonna see what training camp is like, but you know, he never disappoints me. He's a great player in my eyes.
Thank you, Jalen.
Yeah, appreciate you guys.
Thanks,
Good to see you.